Guys, let's meet Auntie Jackie. Auntie Jackie, you're going to introduce yourself for the viewers who may have come across your face for the very first time.
Yes.
So kindly tell them who you are.
Guys, I've got glasses on today. I'm donning
It's
glasses
very
today.
sunny.
It's very sunny.
Yeah.
So my name is Auntie Jacqueline. I'm from Auntie Jackie's Dairy. I'm a YouTuber as well, and
Yes.
recently relocated. No, I shouldn't be saying recently. I relocated from the UK to Uganda.
To beautiful Uganda.
Yes.
So Auntie Jackie, you're going to explain for people what's going on.
Okay, yes.
Some might understand just by seeing what he's doing with a gate, and some may not, but you can give us like some context of what is happening.
So we moved into an unfinished house, which is over there. And of course, it wasn't finished. We didn't have a gate. We didn't have this fence. And so what I did, because I was not very comfortable just staying in an open area, for a while, I put this glue.
This tundubari. I don't know how they call it in English.
What trampoline?
Trampoline.
Trampoline, not trampoline, guys. What trampoline?
So this has been your gates.
So this has been my gate.
With this iron sheet one here. Okay.
But initially, all of it was like that.
It was all
trampoline. All
trampoline.
And all this side was trampoline, all of it.
Even the wall wasn't there.
Wall, yes.
Even the fence wasn't there.
Yes, the fence came in November.
Oh, really? That's quite recently.
In November, and we moved in October. So now what we're doing, the update is Team Lynn, Team UG.
Connect. Yeah.
Team Lynn and Team UG connect.
They came through,
You came through.
That is very nice, man. That is very nice. I actually also saw you on Lynn's video. I'm like, let me reach out to Aunt Jackie and bring my bag of cement, you know?
Guess what?
Yes.
She just said just bring a bag of cement. Okay?
That's why you're seeing me here.
Thank you very much. Doing the poles today.
Okay.
Which is this.
You can show them.
Yeah.
So they're digging the poles. This has already started. Yeah, I can see one here. Yeah. And another one here.
Yeah.
Okay. I also saw them doing some. Can you show them up there?
Sure.
I saw them doing some, connecting some. They're called what? Metal bars,
He's calling them bases.
Bases,
Yes.
These are the ones here. Planting the column of the gate. You see that?
What you guys
Making it sit here. They put this one. They've made it sit. Mixing the cement and the gravel. This is a good progress so far that is happening. Come to buy trees to help the construction process. These are the 5 that we've selected, straight ones. So now they're going to come and pick them, right?
No.
He's going to bring them all the way. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so this is the guy. He has brought the poles that we brought at the shop. Yeah, this is how we transport them. So some people may actually not know your story, but you can tell us like a quick version of it. You've already told us that you are living in the UK, you decided to come back. Now you showed us that you're actually working on your home and you've given us an update. So would you share like a little bit more maybe why you decided to come back to Uganda? Have you been enjoying like staying around this particular area?
Here? Or is it too far?
No, I can see you actually.
Yeah, so
have you been enjoying staying around here?
Yes, so first thing, I came back because of my health. I was unwell in the UK, unable to navigate the processes of getting back to my feet because of my health. And when I end up in hospital, I thought myself, I'm going.
You're going back home?
I'm going back to my home, yeah. So that is one of the reasons I came. The main reason I came is because of my health. Like I keep saying, probably hadn't I been unwell, I would have been able to pick myself up again and move, because UK is quite, UK can be quite good at that. People who are unwell, are homeless, you have no job and everything, can be supported. But because I was unwell, going through the process of getting that support was making me more unwell.
More sick.
More sick.
Or more tiring. More
literally,
sick.
literally. And I'm like, you know what? By the time I go through the process, I may be, you know, 6 foot and I'm like, no, let me go. So that was one of the main reasons I came. And have I been enjoying myself here?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I'm at peace. I'm happy. It is not easy. I keep saying this. It is not easy. And myself 10, 20 years ago, I would advise anybody who's out there, please plan properly before you come, so you can have a regular income. Don't just come because it's a struggle, you know. And adjusting to things, you know, here is a struggle. Transport, everything is a struggle to adjust to. But I'm at peace and my health is better. Oh, you've got something on your eyes. Oh God. Oh God.
And some small insect is entering. I know. Yeah.
Because once at peace, then maybe the health becomes better. Then
so your health has become better.
Much better.
Much better.
The pains I used to have gone.
Why is that? Was like your life maybe stressful the other side and it's more calm here?
It is true, it was stressful, but that comes with the
lifestyle.
Yeah, you know. For me, that came with my lifestyle there. For me, the type of job I was doing, the situation I was in, me personally. Others are different, but me, that was stressful for me, and I couldn't, my health couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, and before I break down in terms of mental health and go deeper into the hospitals, I just thought, no, let me
go back home. So, Auntie Jackie, I'm going to ask you a question that I've always wondered. Okay, I think because I've been a YouTuber now and I connect with very many people who are Ugandans living in the diaspora. I feel like I'm starting to understand it. But growing up as a kid, I always wondered, like when people go outside countries, maybe UK, US, Europe, wherever, they never come back. Like they could go for a very long time and then they don't come back. And then you're like, is it because maybe they don't have documents? Like they go and then they don't come back. But for us here, we never understand it. Now having conversations with very many people, I'm trying to understand, because usually the assumption is when you go outside countries, like general assumptions, like they'll grow up understanding things like maybe life is perfect, everything is running smooth. But then people go like for a long time and they never come back. So you have lived both sides. You have lived in the diaspora and then you have lived in Uganda. Why do you think people go like for 10 years and they don't come back, 15 years and they don't come back to see like there are people back home? In your experience, why do you think it's the reason?
Honestly, I'm even going to put the documents on the side. But honestly, when one goes there, one has got to start from scratch.
Okay.
You know, very few, even people who go there with jobs, you've got to start from scratch, navigating the system that you don't know. So I think most people who go, and so they want to settle, and then life takes over. You know, you settle, then you have children, you have to go to school, you know, you get into the system to pay bills, you know. If you're on your own and you've got children, then it becomes so expensive maybe to come back. And even if you're two, you've got maybe other responsibilities at home that you take care of and you're unable to come back. So to me personally, I think it's about you go there and you go into the system. Even apart from anything else, you know. And maybe anybody in the comment section, they can say otherwise, but I think that's what it is. Me personally, I went into the system, and
so when you get into the system, do you mean like you become too busy, like work preoccupies your life, and you find that you have no breathing space to like maybe get leave and go back home?
No, you get the leave, but for example, you can, I don't know, I'll just say, you get the leave to come back here, but maybe you've got like 2 weeks leave. By the time you come here, 2 weeks leave here, the money I've already spent. I don't want to come on for 2 weeks. I want to come and enjoy myself. So at times, if you're enough, maybe like in a permanent job, you plan, say, okay, I'm going to take 6 weeks, for example, because I want to come back and enjoy myself properly in Uganda.
Or maybe any other home.
Africa and everything. But I think that's one of the reasons. You get into the system, you get embedded, you become one of them. Yes, so, and why I'm saying you become one of them, they don't, people who are working in the UK, they don't say, I'm going to go and visit my people here, because they don't have the people here. If you're like in Europe, it's easy, you can jet trot up and down.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, but us, it's slightly more expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think that really holds us back. People, the people who don't come here, they do go on holiday. They'll go on holiday, Spain.
In other countries.
They do, which are close by, because then they can go for 1 week and come back. It's easier. They can go for 3 days. So they do have those holidays. But it's about, I think, us having this long haul travel to home. Yeah. Because I think for sure people in Australia do the same thing. Like people who've left UK and gone to Australia, they take a long time to come back as well. It's almost, I think,
it's a long distance.
Australia is farther, but I'm just giving as an example.
Yeah.
But
I understand.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why. Yeah. And there may be others we know. Yeah. And documents an issue as well.
Okay. That's very interesting. So, Aunt Jackie, for you decided to make the bold move. Obviously, it was about your health, but you're also doing very well with your house. I feel like you've made a very big progress, because like sometimes we think life has to be perfect, or things have to be perfect, but they actually don't. Sometimes you have to say, you know what, let me do what I can, or be with what I have. I feel like this is a very, very big thing. Most people don't have land and they don't have a house. But just being able to be in your own home, there's no landlord who's going to knock on your door and ask you for rent.
I think to me that put me under so much stress, because when I came here, I came here just I was thinking, should I maybe start renting? But the little money I had, even the thought of renting, where I was going to rent, it was going to be about $650, the one I wanted.
Yeah, per month.
Per month? $650, I think, is about, I don't know, divide by, about maybe
200 and something
dollars or pounds. About, let me say, for example, £150. But it is a lot of money here. And for me to $650 every month, I can put something here. Secondly, I thought myself, can't landlord, can't stress.
I know.
I don't want stress again. So, and because I had a friend who had done it, I thought myself, I'm going to do it. And it was, like you said, it was mine.
Yes.
So I knew that
peace of mind that it comes with.
I don't have to go. I'm like, it is mine. And if my child writes on the wall, it is
okay.
mine.
You're not worried.
It is mine.
I know.
He's 9, he doesn't write on the wall, but I'm just giving an example. I'm like, it's mine.
I understand what you mean.
So that's one of the reasons I thought myself, you know what, can't end.
So let me ask you, Aunt Jackie. So when you're deciding to come to Uganda, you had already started building on your house. But it was not yet complete.
No, it wasn't.
So you just said, even though it's not complete, let me just come back and be in it the way it is.
Yeah. I wanted to come for a while. Just because I wanted to come for a while. So I had planned that with God's grace, I'm going to finish the house. Then I'm going to have rentals. Then I'll have a farm. Before I come, I can have an income. Then I go
your investment that you've made. Yeah.
Then I go and retire.
Yeah.
But things fall apart. Things happened. And
life happens.
Life happens. Life happens. It happens when you've planned. So things fell apart. And that didn't... Of course, I was
work out the way I planned.
I cried, and I was hurt.
I know.
But after that, I thought myself, okay. My friend said, pick yourself up. So I did. I picked myself up. I started again, doing what I'm trying to do. But for some reason, that process of starting again came again towards the COVID time, and then working from home. And after working from home, I couldn't. That ended. When it ended, I wasn't working from home. Navigating school and and work became difficult because where I got a job was too far.
School for your child, dropping him to school and then going to work.
Yes, even because for me to get work on time, I would need to drop him to school before the morning club opens, and for me to pick him up, I would have to pick him up after the morning club, and it's for sure looking for like childminders in the area where I was in. They were all packed up. I couldn't get anything, and you can't keep using school friends' parents. It becomes too much. So it's too much. Also, then I did try, but when I became unwell, I thought,
that was the breaking point. You're like, no, what? Let me go back home.
On the camel's back was that. I'm like, he's. So these are the.
Oh, these are the construction materials. Perfect timing.
Yes.
They are stones. And how many years have you been back? Have you been back?
No, only just a few months we've been back.
So when did you leave the UK to come back to Uganda? Of last year?
Yeah, of last year.
Hey, that's very recent.
No, it's a long time ago.
No, Auntie Jackie, you just came in August.
August last year.
What?
It's a long time ago.
So you came in August and then you moved into your house in October.
In October, yeah.
Wow, I like that.
I was staying with my sister.
For a few weeks, that means.
Yeah, just I needed to do a few things in the house to make sure we closed all the
windows or doors.
So we closed all of them. And then and we moved in.
So what you're trying to say is, you've not yet made 1 year in Uganda since you returned.
No.
What? No, Auntie Jackie, you're a fresh in the summer. That's what I'm going to call it.
People, don't call me that, oh.
Guys.
Uganda.
Fresh in the summer.
Now I can see them when they come. I can say, oh, that's a new person here. I can tell who they are now.
I thought you've always been here for maybe at least a year already. You came very recently.
Yes.
Bambi, welcome home. Oh my God. Jackie, I know there are some people who may actually also want to come back, but they may not have the courage or the confidence to make that move back to Uganda. Actually, I get very many people who reach out to me, yeah, I want to come back home, I want to build a house. But I think it's always challenging to be in the UK or maybe US or any other country and trying to coordinate things back home on the ground. I think it's usually a very, very big challenge. Sometimes they want to buy land. And personally, I always tell people, don't buy land when you're the other side. Find some times and come. And I just feel it's just like you told us earlier. You get into the system, it becomes difficult to come back home. So you even have your money, you want to do something small, but then you're thinking, I don't have anyone I can trust. Do that something small for me. But then when you come for yourself, you can do that little for yourself. But then it's I don't know. I think they get it, but I can't articulate it. But what message do you have for those people?
I think if anybody wants to come back and they are set up, please come. Disclaimer: if you want to come back, because there's some people who go to abroad
and they don't want to come back.
And they don't want to come back, and it's okay. Just like how can say, I'm going to move to maybe I'm going to move to Hoima, and I will never go back to where I came from, Kabari. So it's okay if you don't want to come back, it's fine. And again, there are people who don't want to come back, can come back, but they don't want even to come back or even want to come on holiday in Africa because of so many things. Maybe they are so fed up, maybe things happen, and that's okay as well. But if you really, really want to come back and you're stuck because of maybe you think, where am I going to start from? I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. I know here for sure that we have a gap of in terms of a business gap. People who don't have anybody they can trust, or they don't have anybody who can supervise their things, check on their things, monitor their things. So that's a gap there. Hopefully, God willing, I can fill that gap. as a business, you know, it is really missing. And I know that there's somebody else who just came from UK who is building people's homes. And I know that it's being creative as well. So such people, so use such companies as well.
That's very true.
Having said that, some companies as well do people, they scam people. So
companies,
that, yes,
or maybe just like individuals.
Companies as well. Some companies. I know some major companies who have doped so many people in the diaspora as well. I know of them. And I have live examples of those.
Companies?
So, yes, some companies. Of course, we can't say that on live. But
companies stealing from people?
Yes.
Okay, companies. The stories I know is like, I sent my uncle money and he ate it. Or my auntie. A
company. They go, they buy, they give you a receipt, and the company does not deliver. So I know that as well.
I feel that's unacceptable.
It really tarnishes our name as people in Uganda.
Yes.
And you know this, I know people when they go to abroad, they really work hard. The money is not on the streets, like we say. It is hard earned money for somebody to come and take somebody's money. It is unfair. It is not nice. It is not well. So we really need to be kind to our own kin, you know, kinship. We need to be very kind and not steal. Our friends, you know, if somebody, you know, if you think you're a friend and somebody has trusted you, please don't steal. Like, for example, me, the person who scammed me was a husband of a friend.
What?
A husband of a friend.
So they scammed you?
Yes, but you know, like that's another story for another day. But you see, you trust like that person. It is wrong. They don't.
What?
Yeah, it's wrong.
A husband of your friend?
Yes, or you know. And after after a few years, they also flew there. Now doing some work in abroad. So it's good. Somehow I was happy they went there. So let them see how hard it is
to make that money.
So in future, maybe when they come back, if they know somebody, they'll never scam them again like that.
Sorry about
but yeah,
that.
so abroad the money is not easy to get.
Difficult,
No. It is there, you work and you get paid, and you can get paid a decent amount of money, but it's not easy. You know, there's so many things you're juggling. So if you want to come back and you're not set up yet, you know, I don't know.
They should come the way they are, maybe, and try to do something here.
Not everybody is as like
can adjust to hard conditions.
Yes, and hard as it is abroad, it is also an easy life. You wake up, you open your tap, water is there. Put on your gas, you know, put on your electricity. The convenience. You microwave at a washing machine. Yeah, I'm not saying that people are dying on the street like insecurity. No, please don't get me wrong. They're not. They're not. There are so many things which are good here as well. You know.
Peace of mind,
and everything. Yeah. So it's just the weighing.
You have to weigh which one which one weighs better than the other.
Okay, and to me this weighed better. Yeah, to me this weighed better. And so if this is going to weigh better for you, and you have got something small and you're able to sustain yourself, come.
So Auntie Jackie, what you're trying to say is they don't have to wait to have big things in order to come back home. They could just come with a small that they have.
Yes, and if it can sustain them, yes, come.
Okay.
Come.
That's very
because you live. If you have something small, you live a better life here in terms of well-being.
So the other question I would want to ask you, you've talked us a little bit about the life the other side, the convenience, gas cooker, water. So what have you found most challenging about moving back to Uganda since you've come? Like, what is the most challenging part for you?
All those things. All the above.
All the above? All
the above. They are challenging, but they are manageable. You can navigate through them.
Okay.
You know, for example, let me say for health, if my son was unwell, I was unwell, we have got to go and pay.
That's true.
And another thing, you have got to look for a credible doctor. That's another thing. However, if you've got your money and you've got that credible doctor, you're seen quicker than
if someone doesn't have enough money, or if they can't afford a good doctor.
There we are.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
So the challenge is that you're not going to afford a good doctor. Then you're going to want to be able to you owe a credible doctor. And my doctor is perfect. He's credible. The one I've seen, he treated us well. Then the UK, the healthcare system is second to none. When you're unwell, if it's an accident, you're picked up easily. Helicopter will come and pick you. If one has a heart attack, there's that quick system.
Swiftness, yeah.
Swiftness, that's the word. There's that
Yeah.
swiftness.
Yeah.
And if one has long-term illness, you're cared for. But at times, the waiting periods can lead to more difficulties because there's long waiting
Periods.
waiting periods to see the doctor.
Okay.
So that's the
Difference.
that's the disadvantage. The system is good once you're in, you're seen properly, but the disadvantage sometimes getting able to see the doctor in time. Of course, when you're unwell, if you wait on a waiting list and you become unwell, then you're seen quicker. But just that waiting period, sometimes you can put one under stress. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the I was just weighing
them.
Yeah. So the way.
So would you say you prefer the method here, where you can see the doctor immediately because then you've paid? Because you told us like the main reason for you coming back was your health. You needed maybe a better environment to take care of your health because you're unwell. But then you've also said that the UK has a very good healthcare system. Uganda, we don't have the best healthcare system.
Why would I move then?
Yeah. So why would you move? Yeah.
So, in spite of the very good healthcare system, personally, I couldn't stay there long because the system itself, not the health system, the system of the UK itself was making me unwell. So I was going to end up into the health system. It's good, so I was going to end up into the health system, and I've been good. I've been on medication, upon medication and therapy. So yeah.
When you say the system is what, government system?
The systems that they work with, like if you're unwell and you can't work, you have a system you go through to support you. If you have no house, you have a system to go through to support you. But navigating those systems, I was struggling with
the procedures,
the rules, and I was
understood.
Yeah, they were stressing me out.
So it's like long procedures. You'd be like, you rather go home anyway.
Yeah.
I've understood.
Yes, because if you, like when you have a child or when someone is vulnerable and you have no home, they will support you. But it is the process of supporting you that was like
the process you have to go through in order to get that support. Okay, understood. Okay, the thing about Uganda is it's maybe less stressful. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You don't have like that very intense pressure. So I think people who come from first world countries are going to find like we are more relaxed. They'll call us lazy.
Very slow.
We are very slow.
And it's true, my brothers and sisters from Uganda.
So
we can
it could be a bad thing or a good thing as well.
Like me who came when I was struggling, it was a good thing for me. Look at me sweating. Oh my goodness, the sun is too much, I can hardly see.
The sun is just too bright today. The sun is too bright.
And it's threatening to rain.
Yeah, it's going to rain.
Rain off. I really pray it rains because we have no water. Oh, bless. Yeah, there we are.
So you're using rainwater in your tanks that I saw, eh?
Yes, we use rainwater, but also we get from the neighbor at 20k per pumping.
Or to fill the tank?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good price because your tank is quite big.
Yes, it's a good price if you have the money.
So we came to the banana plantation.
Because of the building.
Yeah, because they are constructing over there. And Auntie Jackie was telling me surprisingly that she has been watching my channel when she was still in the UK, when my brother was building. Yes. When he told me that, I was very surprised because it's long time when my brother was building a house. Jackie, I'm going to ask you, like, maybe you can tell us a little bit, like, when did you go to the UK, or maybe like how you left, just like your journey a little bit.
I think people have heard about it. I left soon after all.
For the new, maybe like for the new viewers who may not,
I don't bore you guys,
they will be inspired by your story. No, it's not. By the way, the thing is, sometimes we think it's very repetitive because it's our own story and we've told it very many times. But then the world is big. Someone is just hearing it for the first time. So in your head, you're like, oh my God, it's repetitive.
Yes.
But actually, someone is waiting to be like, okay, I'm listening, tell us. So.
So yes, I left after O levels. Well, in a way, after O levels. And to cut the story short, until now. in between, I've been coming
back and
forth. But but that's when I initially left. Yeah.
O level, that means you're still young. After like senior, O level is senior 4, right?
Senior 4, yeah.
You're still young.
Still in my teens.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you stayed there for a very long time, permanent, like you did your work,
yes,
you did your job.
I did my work, I did my job. Yeah, until now.
Wow, that is quite a long time. So
Had a family until now.
Oh, until now.
Yeah.
So when you went there, you're going to work or you're going to study? Because then you're still young. You're probably going to study, right?
Initially, I went there on vacation. Then it went maybe studies. Then so I was coming. I came here. So I'd come back and forth. But I didn't study at the time that I was meant to study. I did a diploma. Not I didn't study. That's wrong. I did a diploma, but I didn't use the diploma. So after that, I started working until I went to university as a mature student, and then qualified, did a university, and did masters.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
And I think you've done an amazing job. And your story is also very inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when other people watch it, who are maybe in the UK, they don't know how to come. Because you entered your house when it's undone, it's still undone, but you're making it work. But then it's your home.
It is ours.
You know, it is your home. No one is going to come and ask you for nothing. Like you guys, no one is going to come and ask you for nothing.
And if you have no electricity bill, it's okay to use the torch. It is
okay, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's your place. You're there. So I'm very proud of that for you.
And the good thing with electricity here, you do pay as you go.
Yes, it's by the way, electricity in Uganda, you first buy it and then you use it. Yes. I don't know if it's the same thing in the UK. I think you guys have a different system.
There's both, like that and the other one.
For you here, you first buy and then you use it. Yeah. So Aunt Jackie, because you're building your house, I also want to make like a very small contribution, humble contribution for you. Because when I saw you on Lynn's video, I'm like, you know what? It's not about having a lot, but it's about sharing the small that you have.
Thank you.
Because if I give you maybe 5 bags of cement, that person gives you 5 bags, and that person gives you small, you all come together and do something very big. Nugwe Muganda. Or even the Bachiga say, Wagakwati, no one go gatigu for something like that.
Yeah. She's becoming more Muchiga than me, and I told her.
I told you. That proverb means a bone is very hard to break. One person can't break a bone because it's full of calcium. It's very hard. But when people bring together, they can break the bone. Yeah. So I want to let me get it out of my pocket. I won't show them what it is, but I want to give you my humble. Let me when they are not seeing. When they are not seeing.
No, they won't see, but I'll just do this. Look at what it is.
So I know it
thank
will.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know it will help you maybe buy like whatever you want to buy around the house. But also, like if someone is touched by your story, and maybe you may want to help Aunt Jackie buy a bag of cement, you can reach out to her via her email. Send her an email. I'm going to leave it in the description, or maybe even in the top of the comment section. Send her an email, and then that's when she'll reach out to you.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Aunt Jackie's Diaries. That's the name of her YouTube channel. Yeah, subscribe to her. Follow her journey of relocation to Uganda, finally coming back home.
Yes.
You're documenting everything.
I'm documenting everything.
How you... Yeah, she's documenting everything.
I got my thing back. I had lost it. And it came back,
Yeah. So you can follow Aunt Jackie's relocation journey. There is a lot to learn from it. The challenges and the good times and everything.
She learned about the warmer.
Yes, I learned about the warmer. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. Blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
We'll see you on the next video. Yes. Bye-bye.